and welcome back to everyone's favorite award-winning show, Between Two Bookshelves. I'm being joined today, live in studio, by a guest who needs no introduction.
Let me guess, because it's Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, not today, but one day Ryan is going to show up and your mind is going to be blown, Mr. Parker.
I think I'd settle for Ryan Lochte at this point.
A swimming reference, you know how much I love swimming. I would actually prefer Cody Miller, so hey, Cody Miller, if you're listening and you want to come on our show, we would love to have you. But no, today's guest is a central celebrity. He is a Renaissance man, a modern day Renaissance man. You probably know him from coaching rugby, football. He's super into drama and plays. He's a huge reader, obviously. He loves writing, he loves poetry. I'm being joined today by none other than Mr. Sutherland.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Welcome to our award-winning show. You must be so
Very
excited.
much. It's an honor to be here. It's fantastic.
You are never going to let that go, are you? The fact that it's an award-winning show.
It's my award. I'm never letting this go. I know you can look. You can admire it.
Very nice.
Right?
Very nice.
It's an award-winning show. I know you're very excited to be here. So, Mr. Sutherland, you're an English teacher. I think I forgot to mention that. I just assume everyone knows. You're also a huge reader.
I am.
You love the library.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we talked earlier, it was really hard to pick just one book to bring today.
You know, it was absolutely incredible hard. I love reading books. I love reading plays. I love reading articles. So it was, really difficult, but I brought something in today that has been really dear to me ever since university, actually.
I think we've talked about this one. I think I'm not going to give it away, but I think I might know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. One of my favorite playwrights is Henrik Ibsen. So I love to talk about To Doll's House today.
Oh, that would be amazing. I know Mr. Parker's read this, I've read this, we've all really enjoyed this. Now, just for our viewers, this is a bit of an older play, like kind of when around?
Well, 1879 is kind of when it was first published. 1879, yeah.
Okay, so just for our viewers who might be confused, this play was written before either of us were born. That's...
Barely.
Barely, no. We're not that old. I know, to our viewers, we're positively ancient,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
This is quite an old play. Do you feel it's still relevant today?
Absolutely. See, I'm one of those people that when I read, I'm an image person. I love to get those great images in my head, and when I read, it's connecting to characters, it's connecting to context and situations, and that's what I absolutely love about reading. And so when I first read this book, it's about Torvald Helmer. And Torvald Helmer is one of those old-fashioned type male archetype characters, And it's sad to say, but some of the things that he says and the way he treats certain people, it's like, today it would never fly. But his wife, Nora, is, in my opinion, the first modern day, feminist to say, you're not gonna talk like that. At the end of the book, of course. Yeah. But we do see a lot of that sort of back and forth dynamic between the two of them. And I sort of think to myself, have I ever spoken like that to anybody I know? And so, it's one of those plays that make me reflect, and it makes me think about how we treat each other and things like that. So, when I've taught this play and I've read the play, and hopefully one day I might even be in it or produce it or something.
That would be amazing.
It'd be real interesting to see how, as a director or even as an actor, how they would have those two characters play off of each other.
I could definitely see you in this play. I know you're an amazing actor. I also personally think you would be incredible at voice work. So.
Oh, thanks. That's something I actually want to do when I retire. Actually look into voice work. Yeah.
Well, we're never letting you retire. We're not going to lose you. But it's interesting that you feel like this book could be, 1800s, but still modern today, dealing with current issues.
Yeah, it is very actually relevant. It's one of those plays that when kids read it, and they look at the two characters and just how Nora kind of takes it and then finally finds the courage to say no. I think it's very empowering for young girls to see that.
Yeah, like you said, like one of the first modernist feminist
Yeah.
voices. That and knowing you for a long time, I can say I've never heard you say anything derogatory to anybody. So I definitely don't see you seeing yourself in these characters.
All right.
But
Good.
yeah,
I hope so.
that's-
I hope not. That's the thing.
well, it definitely sounds like a good book. It sounds like an inspiring, timely tale. Do you happen to know where our viewers might be able to get a copy?
Well, they could probably find a copy at their local Burlington Central High School library.
Yay, very good. So if you would like to read this book and potentially talk to Mr. Sutherland about some of the issues, maybe putting this on as a play in the school, you know where to find us, right? Now, before we go, Mr. Sutherland, because you are a huge reader, you come to the library all the time, I was wondering, I know you're big into football and rugby and all the sports.
Yeah.
It's not a sport, but would you join our varsity reading team?
Varsity reading team. Wow. That is something I actually would look into.
Would you?
I
mean,
would look
it's a
into
team
that.
where we read and talk about books, so it seems like it would be up your alley.
For sure.
I-
For sure.
I thought you might say yes, so I went ahead and made you a jersey if you'd like to join our
Hey.
team. So
Wow, this is a surprise. For real.
well,
That's
there you
awesome.
go. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining.
Beautiful. Beauty.
If you want to get the book or talk to Mr. Sutherland, you're in 302.
302.
302, room 302. The book is in the library. And until next time, keep reading, Central.